Hello, and welcome. I am Web Weaver, and I'm so glad you have found my channel here today. This is where I do a one-card tarot reading just to give us some guidance for our day ahead. As always, these readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck, which is different than traditional tarot, so I do have notes here that I pull from just to help guide my readings until I have these cards memorized. All right, so it is Friday. It's been a cleaning day, so what you see is what you get. I am not done up at all. But my house needed some cleaning, so I've been cleaning today, and I just finished cooking dinner, so it's dark outside. I had to turn the overhead light on because otherwise there's not enough light in this room. So hopefully there's not too much of a glare when I go to show you the cards. Fingers crossed, right? Okay, so this reading is going to be for, throwing things around here, November 22nd, Saturday, November 22nd. All right. Just doing the quick shuffle here. I hope you've had a lovely Friday. I'm glad it's the weekend. I'll bring you down so you can see the shuffling. All right. Saturday, November 22nd. What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? All right, I will split the deck. Do not read reversals. And we have the Four of Air. Sorry, not Earth. I think we had a 4 yesterday, didn't we? Or the other day. Here, let me put the stand up and we'll see. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare. No, there's not. There's not. That's good. I was a little worried, but I had no other choice. Okay, so this card symbolizes the importance of ordering your environment and giving your day structure, especially if you have specific goals or projects you wish to perform and complete. Establish order in your life by removing the clutter. Represents an opportunity to sit down and look at your routine to see if there is time to be found that is currently being spent on unnecessary tasks. It is time to look at why you may be behaving in a way that sabotages your productivity and creativity. Now is the time to establish new patterns and habits, and to look closely at those that have already been established and decide whether they are of benefit or whether they hinder. So, I am like I am the ruler of the clutter in the house in our family. I do not like clutter. I don't like things just sitting around to sit around, and I'm about the only one. So that's why I laughed at that. But so this card is telling us that tomorrow, Saturday, we need to take some time to organize our lives. I'm not saying you're going to get everything in order all at once. But what I'm saying is, if there is something you want to get done and you want to achieve, then you need to make plans to do it. Don't just say, oh, I want to do this thing, and then hope you get the time. This is telling us that we need to make the time. We need to look at our lives. We need to look at where we're spending our time. Is there stuff that we're doing that maybe is just wasting time, or maybe we're procrastinating because, I don't know, imposter syndrome, whatever it is. Or it may just be the clutter, the physical clutter in your life. We all have way more stuff than we probably need. And, we just ended, we went through Samhain, which is the Witch's New Year. And we're getting ready to head into Yule, and it's Samhain. We're supposed to reflect, and we're supposed to think about our lessons and think about what we achieved this year and what we didn't achieve and what we learned from it, and internalize all that. Do a lot of internal meditating. But it's hard to meditate when you are not comfortable in your surroundings. So if you have physical clutter, or you have things that you're like, I don't need this anymore, it's just in my way, or I don't really want to get rid of this, but I need to find a place for it because it doesn't feel right where it is, whatever it is. If it's physical clutter, take the time tomorrow to organize the physical clutter. Get a donation box ready to take to donate. If you're going to sell things, get a sell pile going. But order your environment. It may also be time. It may also be looking at what you want to achieve and what time you're going to put into it. Because many of these cards talk about what you put in, you're going to get back. We just had one of those the other day. But if you don't make the time to put into the project or to put into whatever it is you want to work on, you're not going to get any return. So this card is telling us tomorrow we need to make that time. We need to put in that effort in order to get that return. And I'm sorry, I am tired today. I've been cleaning all day. Yeah, so maybe it's about putting priorities in order, more so than finding time or physical clutter. Maybe it's priorities that need ordered. I don't know. Only you can answer that. But this card is telling us that we need to clear out the clutter, whether it's physical clutter, mental clutter, emotional clutter, whatever it is. We need to put some order into our lives tomorrow. I feel like bigger picture, tomorrow is the Remove the Regime rally in Washington, D.C. I would love to have been there, but we just don't have the means at the moment to make a trip to Washington, D.C. That would be a multi-hour trip, and we are both still looking for full-time employment, so I can't justify that. But if you are going, make sure you have your ducks in a row. Make sure you know where to go, where to meet, what time. Go with people you know, or find people to go with. Know what you're protesting. Know why you're there. We are no longer on the back foot. We have the momentum, but we need to make sure we have a plan of action. And these protests are a good way to get our voices heard. We just need to make sure that we are organized, right? So organization, bigger picture. All right, so if you would like to meditate on the imagery of this card, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow with our next reading. If you're going to the Remove the regime, Raleigh. Be safe. I will be living vicariously through all of the pictures on social media. Yeah, I hope you have a restful Friday night and that you have a nice, orderly Saturday. Blessed be.